Hi guys, my name's Adelaide and welcome to Adelaide Stitches. This is my cross stitch channel where I talk about cross stitch. Today is day 23 of my 31 days of Halloween. But before we get to that, I have something exciting to show you. I have an FFO, which is a fully finished object. So, are you ready? Here we go. I finished my little cat and moon. Isn't he cute? Maybe don't look too close at the finishing. Maybe kind of, squint, look from a distance, but he is finished. So this was a Halloween ornament from my Fabric of the Month Club. It's a Patreon with Paddock Designs, and she has an ornament each month. I picked the kit as well as my fabric, and this is what I've got. I'll even show you the back. I might need to press that on a bit more, but yes. I have a fully finished ornament. In the Patreon, there's also a video tutorial of how to finish it, and that's what I used for this. It is my first ribbon wrapped hoop. I'll be honest, I'm not sure there'll be more, even though it was a great tutorial, and somehow Lisa did it all without hot glue. I needed the hot glue gun and I hot glued everything on it. But that is how I got a fully finished object. So, I'm fine with that. It's pretty cool. My kids love it. And you know what? If it's hanging up there at a distance, nobody is going to be looking at it so closely going, I think you hot glued that. But no, I'm really pleased with the finish. I think it is really cute, and I'll put a picture up of the original ornament so you can see how it looked like. It was red and black, and I decided to change it to purple just to fit in with my Halloween stuff, and also the light yellow. I just used the colours from my Halloween calendar. So yeah. Oh, and it's stitched on 32 count opal Lugana lavender from Paddock Designs. The fabric came with a kit. So yeah, I'm pleased. I got a Halloween ornament. It's pretty cute. I think it's my first hanging Halloween ornament. So yeah, that's really cool. And the kit even came with the sparkly felt on the back. I did have to cut it into a circle, but that was pretty easy using pinking shears. So yeah, really pleased with that. Okay, back to my day 23. It is Wednesday. Oh my gosh, the month is going fast. Wednesday, the 23rd of October, and my first project to show, well, WIP I guess, work in progress, is my Halloween calendar by Tiny Modernist. I'll put a picture of that up. There you go. And here is how block 22 went. Helps if I show it right. There we go. So isn't that an effective block? Yeah, I'm really pleased with how it came out. It is a fiddly block though. So even though it was only, what did I write down? 283 stitches. So one of my smaller ones. Gosh, it took me a while. I think because I had to keep checking where I was stitching, and then I had to do the back stitch at the end. But it is really effective. I really like it. Thank you for all letting me know what your favourite blocks are. The characters seem to be a big hit, which I agree. They are all so cute. The witch, the owl, Frankenstein, the wolf, the cat. Yeah, they are cute. Number 4, the haunted house, also got a vote, as did the tree and the scarecrow. So yeah, I think they're all lovely, and they all work together so well. Oh, and the moon and the candy corn were some people's favourites too. So yeah, I think this calendar, this pattern just has so much to offer. So the block I did, okay, can we get it up close? 22, that was 283 stitches, and that took me to 13,116 stitches. Oh my gosh, out of 16,842, and I am at 77.88%. So yeah, how amazing is that? This time next week I'll be almost finished. So yeah, pretty incredible. Okay, oh, this is on 32 count Vintage Stormy Night Lugana. Sorry, I didn't say that. But I always have in the description below what fabrics I'm using if I do forget. And then my next block will be block 23 today, and I am currently trying to remember what it is. But I will put a picture of it up and it will be a lovely surprise for both of us, because I think I was so focused on getting this finished and my little FFO. Okay, give me a sec, I'll just get my next project. Okay, so my next project I spun yesterday is Spooky Cat by Teresa Kogut. It is from her Hello Halloween book, and I actually put that up without getting the glare, so I should get points for that. And it is a beautiful book, this one, just full of such stunning pieces, and it's really nice. There's a range of sizes. As you can see, there's a huge sampler, but then there's also some mediums and some smalls. So I'm working on Spooky Cat. Put a picture of it up. It is a small, it is very cute. I have been telling everyone I'm stitching this on 18 count. Actually, the label says 16 count. So sorry about that. It's Bushfire Natural 16 count Aida from Paddock Lane Designs. It was a lovely gift to me from Peggy Still Stitching, and I think because she stitches everything on 18 count, I just assumed, but actually it's 16 count, but it's still looking really cute. So as you can see, I got my P and I began my big S. So I am pleased with that. I really didn't have that much time on it last night, maybe an hour. I think because that other, the chandelier block was quite fiddly, and obviously I wanted to do that FFO as well. So it was a full night, but I got some progress and I'm really pleased with how it's looking. Ugh, I just love that cat. It's like he's in motion. He's about to finish that step. Isn't it cool? And we've all seen cats do it. They balance precariously, you know, and you kind of wonder, well, where are you going from there? But they always manage to figure it out. Well, or fall if they're my cat Jenny, but anyway. So no, really pleased with how this is going. And now I will get my wheel and we will spin it to see what I'm stitching today. Okay, so here's my wheel. I have taken Spooky Cat off because even though I love that project and I would like to spin it again, I've got others I need to get to before the end of October. So let's give it a spin. Let's have a look. Oh, Mysterious Halloween Town. Okay, I will go and get that project. Okay, so I have spun for today the Mysterious Halloween Town by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I'll put a picture of it up. I love this pattern. I am determined to have it for my wall, and I can vouch to that because this is my third time I've started it. I obviously want it perfect. This was my first start, so it was on a perm linen, which I just am not a fan of stitching. I am going to finish it into a cushion. I'm going to unpick the black, and yeah, I think it will be cute, the black at the top. But yes, that is it for that one. Then I had start 2 on Vintage Stormy Night, the same fabric as my calendar. And as you can see, the bakery again. I'm going to have 2 bakery cushions, but that's okay. That could be a cute cushion too. I don't know, it just wasn't doing it for me. Maybe because it's such a fun pattern. And I feel this fabric is a little bit more serious Halloween than cute Halloween. I don't know. Just didn't. So then we come to start 3. I started this, well, the first or second, maybe it's the second day of my 31 days of Halloween, and I am really happy with it. This is hand dyed 28 count Lugana. Have a look, you see I've got a thread at the back. Hand dyed by me, a nice mauve. I'm starting in the middle this time because I couldn't stitch that bakery again straight away, and yeah, I'm really pleased with my progress so far, and I've really enjoyed stitching on this. So I'm hoping today, we can get close up, it's hard when it's in the middle, to get more of that tree done. So that's my aim. And yeah, really pleased with that. Oh, maybe some of the fence and the grass too. We'll see how I go. So that is hopefully my third and last start. No, actually, I'll put it out there, I'm not restarting it again. If for some reason this doesn't work, I just have to accept this pattern is not for me and maybe move on to Midnight Way and see if I'm any better with that. But I'm hoping it works because it looks so cute. So yeah. All right, I think that's everything for today. Sorry, I feel like I've covered a lot. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the likes, the comments, the subscribes. I am just so touched by all your lovely comments every single day. I love reading them. They make me smile. So thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. I will see you tomorrow. Happy stitching. Take care and bye.